the Consular Light, A Night with Veterans. We appreciate you joining us this great evening. We're going to start off with two military-themed songs. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mudbone and Leslie Tom.
Happy Veterans Day, Lou. You know, when you say thank you to a veteran, it's important that you don't just do it because you think you're supposed to. You got to know what you're saying thank you for. And the catch is that if you've never seen combat, you don't know what you're saying thank you for. It's not enough to fly an airplane over a football game. It's not enough to have one day a year. But it's a great thing that we do. But when you say thank you, know what you're saying thank you for. That's what the song is about. In a little roadside on a rainy Christmas day, me and the boys were fussing about having me away. And a broken voice whispered from back behind the bar, must have never seen Christmas from the front lines of a war. Then he told us all the story of a distant bygone age and a battle full of heroes on a bloody Christmas day. The night on pins and needles with only one dream. A flask inside his jacket just said open Christmas Eve. It was a shot of Christmas whiskey from a million miles away. Well, I know that they all miss me. I was missing Christmas Day, and it smelled just like the timber in my old Kentucky home, in a foxhole in a desert on the silent night alone. Christmas whiskey, he dusted off the bottle, he began to speak again. He said he wanted to fight, but when he got stateside, things were never quite the same. He couldn't keep from drinking, no matter how he tried. It was the only thing that eased the pain and the pictures in his mind. So he smelled that piece, and he took a shot too far and watched those Christmas tail lights as they faded in the dark. It was a shot of Christmas whiskey that drove them all away, and they never did forgive me for what I did that Christmas Day. And it hurts when I remember my old Kentucky home and the rest of those Decembers that I sat there all alone. Christmas whiskey, we sat there holding distant stares and empty glasses, knowing there was nothing we could say. We finished out the night, packed the bus, and hit the highway, thanking God for every mile we made. It was a shot of Christmas whiskey that made us stop and think and realize the sacrifice that we never had to make. swell just like the timber in his old Kentucky home, in a tavern in Alabama on the sideline. Christmas whiskey, Christmas whiskey, Christmas whiskey.
Good evening, everybody. Thank y'all so much for being here tonight. I know I've been looking forward to this for about 4 or 5 months, and it's a very special night for me. Today, my newest single called Didn't Think Twice dropped. I'm really excited about that. 100% of the proceeds are going to the Travis Manion Foundation. Thank you. In January, I started working on my 3rd record, and a YouTube video I saw about a soldier prompted me to want to write a song about my grandfather's service during World War II. He was 3rd Armored Division in the U.S. Army and a tank driver. Ooh. Yep. And the song is very special to me because we wrote it, Billy O'Rourke and I wrote it to honor all veterans, but my dad helped create it as well as 2 very special friends. I'm gonna cry. With us here tonight, my friend Major Chris Story and his wife Sharon. And so, yes. This goes out to not only World War II veterans, but for the veterans that came back and were forgotten and not appreciated, or Vietnam veterans, as well as Iraq, Afghanistan, and Korea. This is called Didn't Think Twice. Hit the ground running in 43, drove a tank through Normandy, fighting for his country, no guarantees. He didn't think twice. Buried a friend in the cold hard ground. The cry of death is a lonesome sound. 21 guns ringing out. He didn't think twice. Did his time for Uncle Sam. Came back a different man. Even his family didn't understand why he didn't think twice. Tears he never said, words left unsaid, nightmares in his head. He didn't think twice. Got a job in his hometown, sun up till sundown. 50 years and they shut him down. He didn't think twice. His wife died in 93. Some say he never grieved. Took some pills and went to sleep. He didn't think twice. Did his time for Uncle Sam. Came back a different man. Maybe God will understand why he didn't think twice. Tears he never shed, words left unsaid, nightmares in his head. He didn't think twice. Never know what he got it for, but there's a ghost in his dresser drawer, a purple heart that he never wore. He didn't think twice. Tears he never shed, words left unsaid, nightmares in his head. He didn't think twice. Tears never said, words left unsaid, nightmares in his head. He didn't think twice. Tears he never shed, words left unsaid, nightmares in his head. He didn't think twice.
All right. Once again, welcome, Mudbone, Leslie, Toms. We're going to have a great evening here. I'm Don Vatipel. I'm going to serve as your master of ceremony today. Yes, and I went to Target today and found me a coat. But we're going to have a great time. If you could bring the lights up just for a second, please, if you would, before we kick off the best part of this evening. Could we bring the lights up? At this time, I'd like all veterans, active duty and military, retired, please stand. Thank you for your service. In 2006, when I retired from the Army, a good friend of mine, were sitting in Atlanta, and we recognized that there was a need to support wounded service members. And we sat there and tried to figure out how we were going to do that. The first thing we got donated to us was 200 wedding dresses. And we're sitting there going, what are we going to do with 200 wedding dresses? And so I looked over to Barney Rosner, who's the co-founder of this organization with me, the Military Assistance Program, and I said, Barney, I'll donate the first $1,000 if you wear a wedding dress to our next conference. Barney's about 6'4" and about 270. About a week later, I got an email with a picture attached of Barney in a dress. It was not zipped up in the back. And the game was on. I said, Barney, we're going to get married. I'm married to a beautiful woman down here. So at the next conference, I wore me a nice pink ruffled shirt and a mullet. And Barney came in, and his father's arm, shotgun wedding, up on the stage. We exchanged vows. And what I didn't expect was him to be wearing a garter. Well timed out, he had somebody bring a chair out, pulled up the dress with this hairy leg, and I took the garter off. I handed him $1,000. We walked out that night with $70,000 to start helping wounded service members. It's been a pretty amazing 11-year ride as we've figured this out, and we've had people donate money to us. We've just about to clear the $3 million mark in cash that we've given out to wounded service members around the country. Every single penny that we bring in goes to a wounded service member. Barney and I do this from our heart. And to thank y'all tonight for attending this event. It's going to be the first one we've tried, and we've got great attendance, and we'll do it again. And then as things go, paths cross, and you run into these people called the Last Honky Tonk Music Series, sitting in Pennsylvania a few months ago. And they wanted to take on and help us raise money. And they came here tonight to put on a great performance for you. But we do have a few special guests with us tonight that we want to kind of kick that off, and then we're going to get to some wonderful music. You're going to have a great time. But we've got 5 gentlemen tonight that have joined us from Wisconsin, Maine, Florida, and right here in Fredericksburg. You may have a chance to see them walking around, but I'd like to right now invite to the stage Sergeant B.J. Ganem, Specialist Stephen Eiler, Corporal John Gentry, Corporal Travis Davis, and Sergeant First Class Joe Swoboda. stay behind the mic. Yeah, that's good. That's all right. It'll be all right. As you'll learn, I just change it on the go, so that's what I do all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, these are all wounded service members that have served our country and have come home with scars that they're healing with. And they've done a very super job in doing that recovery. I'm just going to take a moment. You'll see that they have a couple service dogs with them, and we had an opportunity up in Rhode Island just a few weeks ago to learn about a group called the Canine Warriors out of Jacksonville, Florida. And their job is to marry up rescue dogs with individuals that need help. And you see two of them here today. So I'm going to step aside for a moment. We've got four of the gentlemen. They're just going to give you a little quick synopsis of who they are and what they've done for our country. Mr. Gannon?
All right. Any of these microphones work?
Is that one hot?
My name is B.J. Ganem. I served in the United States Marine Corps Infantry. Injured Thanksgiving night of 2004. Thank you. That's right. Thank you. All right. I've only got 40 seconds, so let's not interrupt me because I like to slap my gums.
I'll give you 63 seconds. How's that?
Perfect. Thank you. So as you can tell, I lost my leg. It's pretty obvious. On my leg is the names of the 5 guys that we lost in my unit: Contafio, Ramey, O'Donnell, Warnes, and Simon. We lost those guys in November in the first surge, but they are immortal because we say their names every day, tell their stories all the time. But don't feel sorry for me. The only thing I can't do in this prosthetic is grow toenails. And if ISIS want to start some stuff, I'm ready to go back anytime. But I'm going to pass it off to my friend John here. Thank y'all.
Hey, how y'all doing tonight? Like he said, I'm Corporal John Gentry. I served 4 years in the Marine Corps with the 11th MEU, did 2 deployments with them, and then I was out for about a year, and I joined the dark side and went to the Army.
It's one team, one fight.
Hoorah. 2 deployments, one with 2nd ACR out of Fort Polk, and the second with 4th Brigade, 4th Infantry Division. I was with 810 Cav, recon element. I was hit February 27, 2006 by a roadside bomb, and brain damage, loss of use of my left eye, right ear, really got my bell rung, lost my team leader, Staff Sergeant Bryant Hurlem, and Sergeant Gomez, which was his gunner. I try to honor their memory by living my life as best as I can. My wife and my children are here tonight. Thank you guys for coming with me. And it's been a long road. I got out 2011, and I'm just blessed to be here, man.
Let me move this. Let me short people around here.
Let me correct your name. It is Big Joe, right? Yeah, okay, all right.
I'm Sergeant First Class. I don't need this thing. No, anyways. My name is retired Sergeant First Class Joseph Swoboda. I can't see you. The lights are bright. I did 3 tours of Iraq with the 3rd Infantry Division, one being the initial invasion, then we went back for 2 more crazy tours after that. I was hit by a artillery round in the Battle of the Euphrates, a 155 millimeter round. The only thing that saved me was my truck was an old Vietnam era 800 series 5-ton, go figure, and it took most of the shrapnel. I got a brain injury from it, but I've always been a little crazy anyway. So I went through some hard times, thought about suicide, and just wasn't the same after my 3 tours until I found Canines for Warriors and my service dog Lily, and I had had such success with my new battle buddy that I was able to be a father and a husband again, and I decided to do something to save our brothers and sisters out there who are on the same path as I was. So I started traveling around with them, and I found a guy named Travis Davis, and we actually did a movie together. It's called Reinforcements, and he'll tell you a little bit about that. But I'm going to speak about my real good buddy here, Stephen Eiler. He doesn't feel comfortable talking. He was hit in Iraq with me, almost lost his leg, and I thought he was dead. We evac'd him, and I never saw him again. So I always thought that we had lost him. And I ran into him in a bar one day.
Imagine that.
Yeah. And he had a big, huge beard. I didn't recognize him, and I looked at his eyes, and I was like, holy shit, dude, I thought you died. So here we are. Here we are back together, and we're just so pleased, and it feels so good to be around all of you and these great musicians who are just phenomenal, and just thank you for having us.
Can you hear me? Does that work? I don't really talk that much, so this is new. My name is Travis Davis. I was in the Army Infantry, and this is Coleman. Say hi. He doesn't talk much either, so. But yeah, Joe Swoboda here saved my life, and so I feel like I owe it to him, all these men standing up here, and everyone in the crowd right now that served. And thank you. I really appreciate being here, and it's an honor to stand in front of you. So thank you.
Don, if I could, I didn't get my full 63 seconds, so I'm going to just finish up my time real quick. When I first got the invitation for this, I was excited. And when I sat back and thought about it, I can't think of a better way than spending Veterans Day than hanging out with a bunch of cool-ass veterans, listening to a bunch of cool-ass Americana music, and having a badass time. So thank you all for having us out. Let's rock and roll.
Let me say one more thing. I got to steal it. One more thing.
You're not going to sing, are you? Okay.
No. All you veterans out there, I know there's a lot of you. Thank you for your service. Welcome home. And just remember, no matter what's going on, who's president, whatever's going on in the world, we have each other. So we stick together. Love you, brothers and sisters.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, every day and every night, somewhere around the world, U.S. military servicemen and women are standing guard to protect our freedom so that we can be here to enjoy an event like this tonight. The people around us have paid their service in the past, and we will have people that will continue to do that for us, when a lot of times they sign a blank check when they join the military, and they don't really know what they're doing. And then all of a sudden it's 20 or 24 years later, and you're retiring, and you realize what a great ride it was. But I want to get on to something more important, because one of the things that I promised everybody when we started putting this on is we like to make magic happen. These guys were brought in under pretty much a white lie.
Wait a minute, we're not wearing dresses, are we?
No. Yeah, you're back on stage at 8 in the wedding dresses, exactly. Joe, would you come over here for a second, please? That'll be fine. So what we've got, first of all, my sponsors out there, we've raised $21,000 tonight with your support. Not bad for a first try at an event like this. But one of the things my organization does is we travel all around the country and show up and surprise wounded service members that are in need. I got with my board a couple weeks ago. I had nominations come up, and these 4 gentlemen that you see over here today were told to come on down to Hopewell, Virginia. I'm sure the first thing y'all did was Google Hopewell, Virginia.
I'm from Fredericksburg. I knew.
Oh, Fredericksburg. All right, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, so the main guys in the Florida and Wisconsin. So what they don't know, to help them, to help themselves, and to help others, I'd like to present them each a $5,000 check.
Travis is about to become a father, by the way.
Yeah, wait a minute. Repeat that again. What did you just say?
I said I got him.
He said he got him. Please be seated. So Joe did, when we met in Rhode Island a couple weeks ago, and I'm already over my time schedule, but this is too special. Joe, I said, do you have any people that are in need and need assistance? And he immediately nominated some folks, and we put them through the process, and we're here today. About 3 days later, I got a little phone call from some folks that wanted to make magic happen again. So Joe drove these guys down and supported them. But I tell you what, we also have a $5,000 check for Joe. So things happen again magically. So this week I got a phone call from Kathy Staples and some other folks at the local quilters of Prince George with the Parks and Recreation Division wanted to give them each a quilt. So our instruments today, our musicians today are going to present them from the Prince George Rection Department, quilting ladies, a quilt to take home with them. Thank you all very much. Let's give them one big round of applause. It's time for me to get out of the way, and we listened to some great country music. These guys and girls jammed at our house last night, and I don't want to be on their schedule at all. But we had a great picking session at the house last night as they warmed up for this event. I got one last little quick story. Anybody ever sing in the truck by yourself and you think you sound really good? You're driving down the road, and then you forget you've got an artist in the seat next to you. I look over at Mudbone, and Mudbone's kind of shaking his head like, yeah, I don't think so. So I'm going to step aside, and I'll tell you, with Dat Sauce and Scott Green down here in the bottom, he's helped us sponsor this big thing and brought it on board. Sports Bar Rockstar is waiting in the wings. We're going to listen to some great music, but right now I want to turn it over to the last Honky Tonk music series, including Bridget London, Daryl Wayne Dasher, Mudbone, Craig Gertis, Leslie Tom, and Jill Kinsey.
Well, I just got to speak for all of us. The honor is so huge to be able to stand up here with you guys tonight in such a historic place and celebrate our country and celebrate each other. And we were all telling each other we weren't going to cry that much, and it's over. We've already filled the pool. So, but having the dogs up here is special for us too. And when we're on the road, sometimes we miss back home. And I always miss my dog, so I'm going to sing you a song from my dog tonight. Is that okay? It's probably on Facebook Live out there watching. Hey, how you doing? Now here I go, back out on that road, but I think about you every night. Just why go? Well, it's so hard to show, but I'll think about you every night. Oh, I know that your comforts might up and walk away. I won't be satisfied. And long is the darkness inside the well of love, but I won't let it go dry. I wish I could live out in them woods, Mother Nature be my only friend. Sunshine, the breeze, wolves, bears, and trees, Mother Nature be my only friend. Oh, I do believe in something on the other side, but I won't be satisfied unless I do some living with you right by my side, and I don't let time pass me by. I won't let it go dry. Oh, me, ain't no other way to be. Oh, my, I sure hate to make you cry. Oh, no, I packed my gear and gathered up some clothes. We both know it's time for me to go. Now here I go, back on down that road, but I'll think about you every night.
Daryl Wayne Dasher, y'all. I'm going to do a song called Blame It on the Roses for our dear friend Wayne Mills. Pressed between the sacred pages, pulled from them stems so long ago. Rose petals mark the dying stages of the truest love I've ever known. And all those faded scarlet blossoms, long forgotten love bouquet, seems so sad and almost silly. Seems only fair for me to say I blame it all on the roses, and I will till my dying day. I came when I hide with roses, won't you please lay white flowers on my grave? I sent her red ones by the dozen, sent them straight to her front door. She sent them back, I guess she wasn't fooled by them flowers anymore. I blame it all on the roses, and I will till my dying day. when I hide with roses, won't you please lay white flowers on my grave? Won't you please lay white flowers on my grave? Thank you.
Jill Kinsey, everybody.
Dang.
Y'all, that's Bridget London.
Love bone on that guitar. Yeah, baby.
Well, good evening to y'all. Happy Veterans Day. It's an honor for me to be here. This next song I want to do for you is a song that I wrote about one of the biggest influences in my life. I wrote this about God, and it goes like this. Lord knows these times are changing. They're moving way too fast. We're always looking out for number one and putting a good book last. Thank old Granddad and the men who died for keeping this country free. Some may have forgotten, but man, I still believe in a red-blooded, blue-collar, God-fearing man. I pledge allegiance to the flag, cover my heart with a callous hand. And if that rubs you wrong, well, I don't give a damn. I'm a red-blooded, blue-collar, God-fearing man. My knuckles every day to keep my family fed, and I ain't ashamed to wear this cross around my neck. I still say, ma'am, I'm a gentleman, and I respect the law. If you ain't down with that, man, there's something wrong. I'm a red-blooded, blue-collar, God-fearing man. I pledge allegiance to the flag, cover my heart with a callous hand. And if that rubs you wrong, hoss, I don't give a damn. I'm a red-blooded, blue-collar, God-fearing man. Telling you, my friend, it's time we come together and make this country great again. And shake the hand of a red-blooded, blue-collar, God-fearing man. I pledge allegiance to the flag, cover my heart with a callous hand. And if that rubs you wrong, well, I don't give a damn. Red-blooded, blue-collar, God-fearing man. I'm a red-blooded, blue-collar, God-fearing man. I'm a red-blooded, blue-collar, God-fearing man.
Appreciate you. Thank you. It's Craig Curtis, y'all.
I'll keep with that theme, Craig. Thank you. You know what I love about free speech, y'all? There's two sides to it. Here comes Sassy. You know. Anybody that was with us last night knows. So here is my answer to Colin Kaepernick. I am an American. I know what it means to have the right to protest peacefully. Just because you can doesn't mean you should take a
fought and died for you while you're making multi-millions. There's a vet out on the street who would lose his mind again to let your freedom ring. So don't you dare kneel for my anthem. When was the last time you held a hand or cried with a wife who said her last goodbye? Paid a visit to some place like Walter Reed. So the folks giving everything. Don't you kneel for my anthem, oh, the flag that flies so true, disrespecting all those that fought and died for you while you're making multi-millions. Someone's home with PTSD who would do it all again to let your freedom ring. So don't you dare kneel for my anthem while you're making grand gestures with your selfish arrogance. Just remember all the families that never got the chance to stand for the anthem as their child came back from war. Pledge allegiance to the flag that's folded forevermore. Why not take your multi-millions, make a difference in this world, give someone a hand that's lost out in this land. But don't you dare, don't you dare kneel for my anthem.
Leslie Tom, yeah.
Wow.
Thank you. Leslie Tom, y'all.
Yeah, Leslie Tom, everybody. All the way here from Denver, Colorado. Well, now that I can't sing because I've been crying all during your song. Well, friends, this has been a great night for me. Thank you for being here to help support and just for being together on a special day. I got to meet some of the community this morning on the 11th hour, on the 11th day of the 11th month, and it was an honor to spend that here in this special place. Thank you guys very much. Let's see here. I was going to do a sad one, but I think I'm going to bypass that one. Everybody's got a place sometimes. You got to get away from wherever you're at the moment, and you got to have a place in your head that you can go, maybe Banff or the Canadian Rockies or, you know, Petersburg or... So, mine at the time I wrote this song was a little place in Montana. So, wherever you're going in your head, we'll sing this for Montana.
Back where my
that in Northwest Ohio. I've done my time in the South, yep, in the city. Man, oh man, I'd rather take my chances on the wild. So I'm going back to the mountains of Montana, back where my heart is never left. Back to the mountains of Montana. If I don't go, my soul will never rest. Oh. Yeah. Yes, Craig Curtis. Don't you bury me, my friends, in no graveyard. Don't you lay me down in some forgotten tomb. Spread half my ashes down in Yellowstone and toss the rest high on the Beartooth Mountain. I'll be going back to the mountains of Montana, back where my heart is never left. Back to my mountains of Montana. If I don't go, my soul will never rest. If I don't go, my soul will never rest.
Yeah, Daryl Wayne Dasher. Ah! Craig Gerdes on that guitar.
It was mighty good. So I'm very thankful to be here tonight. I'm very grateful to be involved in healing and helping and loving and being authentic and just being a good all around good person. So thanks for being here. Thanks for being y'all. And yeah, this is my tune. We got deep.
such thing as time. When I'm with you, the world stands still and nothing feels real, and I really do. Oh, can't wait to see you. And baby, I just can't wait to hold you. And baby, I just can't wait to kiss you. 'Cause when I'm with you, when I'm with you, the world stands still and nothing feels real. And I really jail when I'm with you. I can just breathe, and I am just free, free to be me. Oh, and baby, I just can't wait to see you. Baby, I just can't wait to hold you. Baby, I just can't wait to kiss you. 'Cause when I'm with you, oh, and baby, I just can't wait to see you. And baby, I just can't wait to hold you. And baby, I just can't wait to kiss you. 'Cause when I'm with you,
Jill Kinsey.
thank you.
The one and only.
We are definitely all, you're going to hear us say it all night, honored to be here. We're a family and welcome you into that family, and we have so much love and respect for all of you who came and supported tonight's event, and we feel that music erases all things so that we can all connect at the same level. So we're having fun tonight and glad that you're with us. So Dash sang about Montana. I'm going to sing a little song about my love for Louisiana and everything else in between. Tell me, darling, where you
Bridge at London. Like London bridges, but backwards. We all love what we get to do. And what we get to do is ride around all over the country that Ewan's protected and do this for folks. So we appreciate you for allowing us to do this and making it possible for us to do this. And one of the great things about this country is getting out on the highway and rolling and knowing you ain't got to stop until you run out of gas or you need more. So it's a song about the road. And there's a writing on the wall that drives me crazy. It always makes me call a good thing bad. Those long lines in the mirror remind me daily that the cost of having ain't worth the price of being had. See, I took out on the highway just this morning. The bayou sounds calling out my name. Destination down below New Orleans, and the crazy loving arms of a kid Oh, but don't you fall in love with me, sweet darling, 'cause it's up and off and on the road I go. I'll be halfway across Texas before your morning coffee. That old Albuquerque sunset will start the show. So it's the writing on the wall that drives me crazy. It always makes me call a good thing bad. The long lines in the mirror remind me daily that the cost of having ain't worth the price of being had. Looks like nothing's gonna hold me down. Then I wake up in some other town. Something, someone's always stealing my heart away. But what keeps me going out here rolling is knowing I'll be back someday. So by the time the morning sun hits Colorado and those buds soak in an early ray of light, those Rocky Mountain peaks will cast a shadow on a Delta heart that cherishes the sight. Oh, it seems like every time I climb back on that Prevost, it takes me to a place I wanna stay. To times and things and places full of good people. Then I climb back on and it carries me away. So it's the writing on the wall that drives me crazy. It always makes me call a good thing bad. Those long lines in the mirror remind me daily that the cost of having ain't worth the price of being had. No, the cost of having ain't worth the price of being had. No, the cost of having ain't worth the price of being had. Thank you.
Chris Cowell, a.k.a. Mudbone. We're calling my brother Mudbone right there. Since we're on the road theme, I wrote this song on the road when I was missing my family a couple years back, almost 2 years to the day. I was cutting through Alabama. Watching the sun come up. Do we have some Alabama people here? All right.
Roll Tide. Uh-oh.
I'll forever be connected to the great state of Alabama. This song is called Almost to Alabama. It goes like this. This twist and turn and winding road took me so far from my home, I can't go back. In mistakes I made along the way, burning bridges day by day, just running from the past. I lay my head down, I drift off to dream. Every time I close my eyes, this is what I see. I'm almost to Alabama, and I'm so close I can see the sun sitting on the pines, and I'm holding you in Alabama. But only in my mind, but only in my mind. And I take the left down Coal Bank Road. I turn on the radio and they play our song. And even though it's only make-believe, I can see you sitting next to me, and you start singing along. Just one moment, everything is right. But all I can do is wish that you were with me tonight. 'Cause I'm almost to Alabama, and I'm so close I can see the sun setting on the pines, and I'm holding you in Alabama. But only in my mind, but only in my mind. If I could only turn this car around, I'd be on my way, things would be okay, 'cause I'd be southern bound. 'Cause I'm almost to Alabama, and I'm so close I can see the sun sitting on the pines, and I'm holding you in Alabama. But only in my mind, only in my mind, but only in my mind. In my mind, yeah, in my mind. Thank you all so much. God bless you. Thank you, veterans.
Craig Gertis.
Let's give it up for the last Honky Tonk Music Series. Craig Curtis, Mudbone, Bridget London, Jill Kinsey, Darrell Wayne Dasher, and Leslie Tom. You got one more? All right, I got one more here. Let's let it roll.
Last honky tonk?
Yep.
Do it.
Yeah. Well, the way things are going, it won't be very long. The flashing neon signs are all gone. They say the nightlife ain't the right line, pour the whiskey down the drain. Look down all those 45s and talk about trucks and trains. I'll be there when they burn the last honky tonk down. In body, mind, and spirit, under the table, under the ground. Fading echoes of the windmills band might be the only sound. I'll be there when they burn the last honky tonk down.
Well, the jukebox from the ashes, dust it off, turn it on. And we'll dance in the burning embers till dawn. Full of double from the rubble, we'll drink to the good old days. In this there till the smoke clears, our last selection plays. I'll be there when they burn the last honky tonk down. In body, mind, and spirit, under the table, under the ground. The fading echoes of the windmills band might be the only sound. I'll be there when they burn the last honky tonk down. We'll be there when they burn the last honky tonk down.
Thank you.
Awesome, Greg. Loved it.